I would like to welcome you all to the scumbag era. That basically is just me saying that I'm gonna do what I want to do, play the games I want to play, which is what I've been doing this entire time. But I've always tried to make things enjoyable to an audience that doesn't exist, and I'm kind of done doing that. I like making these videos. I like editing these videos. I'm just gonna do this for me. So effectively, I'm not like worried about what YouTube considers like advertiser friendly because I'm not getting ads anyway, and I'll probably never be able to. So here's the deal: if you like what I do, leave a comment, subscribe, maybe share it with somebody else that you might think is good. If you don't like it, fuck it. Go ahead and tell me that you don't like what I'm doing. Yes, I'm not supposed to swear in the first minute, but I don't care. No ads, and that's kind of the plus side to this channel. I'm effectively wild westing it. I can do whatever I want. I hope you enjoy the show. Peace out. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Sparks of Hope, Mario and Rabbids. Sparks of Hope, Rayman in the Phantom Opera, or the Phantom Show, sorry. In this episode, we will be talking about eye surgery. So if you're grossed out by that, it's time to skip this episode. So, Mark. No, I mean, I don't know how long I'm going to talk about it, because, like, I don't think I'm going to talk about it for a full 15 minutes. But I sent you that picture. So, like, yesterday, well, is it yesterday? No, it was Thursday. I went and I had my, wait a minute. Yeah. Why is this door open? Why can we go back here? He lied. He said we can go through any door we wanted. Anyway, so like, it was really interesting. So like the way it started, like they called me, I think Monday. I think they called me like a week ahead of time, and they were like, "Hey, you have an appointment on the 11th at 2:00, yeah?" And I was like, "Uh-huh." I didn't say it like that, but I would have if I had the balls. And they were like, "We're gonna need you to come in at 9 a.m. because the doctor has a meeting he has to go to." And I was like, "Are you fucking?"
That sounds like a him problem.
You know what? Yeah, kind of sort.
And I don't know. Anyway.
And I just was like, fuck. I was like, 9 o'clock? I was like, so that's 3 days in a row. I gotta wait. And I was like, the appointment's at 9 o'clock. My ride will pick me up at 8 o'clock. To like, they'll pick me up so I can get to where I gotta go. Like, I had to go to Dyersburg.
Uh-huh.
Video games are fun. I don't know if y'all picked up on what that was, but that's like, because Rayman has like a unique skill set, they added some new mechanics into the base game, and I am enjoying it. Oh, hey, there's the Phantom. So I was like, so that's 3 days in a row. I gotta wake up at 7 o'clock, be outside by 8 o'clock, and be on the fucking highway. Great. So I set my alarm. Ah, yeah, there he is. So Mark doesn't know about this fella. If they don't like walk us into a cutscene, main TV studio flag. You just discovered a new teleport flag. Open the map menu to use it and fast travel around the planet. It is easily the best thing about the game because if you are trying to 100% everything, this is a pain in the scrotum to do. Now, Mark, this guy you might enjoy as I set him up. He's TaxBot. And every planet you go to, SalesBot 999 plus tax, that's his name. SalesBot 999 plus tax, that's his entire name. Every planet you go to, he has a different sales pitch. Every fucking one. Whoa, look who it is. Hey, can I get a quick autograph? I'm a huge fan. Don't personalize it. Not that I would sell it or anything. It's for a friend. That's right. Just so you know, I give celebrity discounts and hold myself to the highest standard when it comes to customer privacy. I'll never talk to the Galaxy talk to Galaxy Confidential about your purchase habits, however scandalous, no matter how much they might pay me. What are your names again? That's the haha. Every fucking planet you go to, he does that shit. So, like, this is the guy that you spend your planet coins with. And, like, the important thing to note here is everybody does not get these. So, it said that there are 9 weapon skins. 9. There are 4 here. So, there's 4 here. There's 1 for getting 100% completion. So, there's, like, that's 5. So, there's, like, 4 in the main game just, like, floating around somewhere. If I did the math on that right. Yeah. He's also where you can buy items that you'll need, like, for, like, combat and stuff. I don't know if this dude has anything to say to me. He does not. All 3 of my seats await your theatrical genius. Remember, bring joy to the work. Skibbity bibbity doobity boo. I have fun. So, 9 o'clock in the morning. So I get there before 9 o'clock. I do. I would also like to say, as a fat guy, I am telling y'all now that cars are not designed with us in mind. Like, I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know if it's like, well, then don't be fat. That's like, yeah, great. Like, I hope you never end up with a physical like limitation or handicap, because if so, I'm gonna like fucking be like, oh, you shouldn't have fucking gotten into that car crash and fucking broke your neck and ended up in a wheelchair forever, fuckhead. Like, it's not my fault. Like, who gives a fuck? Hope you shit your britches today.
Not ready for every reason. It just happens.
Just hope it happens. This is actually happening. This has happened. This is in the game, multiple times. If you are at all curious, I do not know if I can get up there.
But you have to.
Oh yeah, I can. I'm dumb. I was like, I felt like I walked past one of these. There we go. So it was unexpected, honestly, because I got there before my appointment time, and like I was seen like almost immediately. So I was genuinely surprised that we got there so quickly. I'm pretty sure that's Madame Bostrella. Where do I put this? What am I doing? Where does this go?
Do you have to follow a code or anything? Or
It's interesting. Like, I'm sure that this goes somewhere. I just don't fucking know where. Huh. Because that's in the way. Instead of it just being flat on the ground, it's a 3D physical object that I was allowed to bump into. While I'm looking for this, yeah. So I get there, I'm seen almost immediately. My appointment was at 9 o'clock. I'm done. I'm talking about done. I'm talking about eyes dilated. I had shots in both, like 2 shots in both eyes. All of that was finished before 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. Cooking with Alchemimentor. Without ingredients, the druidic order cannot exalt the virtues of creamy, hearty soups that comfort. So there's that. So there's 2 more of those somewhere to be found. We might work on that right now, because yep, there's the other one. No, I don't want to do that. So like you, because you used to live here, like you get it. You know where Dyersburg is.
Yeah.
And you know where Kennedy is.
It's over a fucking bridge. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know where Kennedy is. All right. So I was in Dyersburg. I get done real early. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna be able to go back home and like go back to sleep before 11, like before 10 o'clock. Like not before 10 o'clock, before 11 o'clock, I'll be able to get back home and be done. And I'm like, aces. Hey.
Awesome.
I called the guy twice. He doesn't pick up. And I'm like, oh no, what's happening? So I then instead decide to So there's a thing somewhere that I need to pick up.
Ready to fly.
I can't stress y'all enough. Aha!
Ah!
There's a thing. There we go.
Yeah.
So I give him 10 minutes and
Let me see.
I give him 10 minutes and I call him back. He tells me, "Oh yeah, sorry about that. They sent me to fucking They sent me back to Caruthersville to pick up a lady and take her to Kennett. Oddly enough, to take her to the dialysis clinic. And he's like, and I'm just dropping her off. I'll be there as soon as I can." And I was like, yeah, that's about right. Like, everything about this makes perfect sense. Like, I could have been home super duper early. And it was a rainy day, too. Like, it was one of those days that was perfect for napping. You know what I mean? Like, and so I'm just like, yeah, like, this is going to be all to the good. Like, he done gave me shots in my eyes. Like, my eyes feel, kind of normal. I'm feeling good. And it's just like, okay, okay, so stop. Oh God, no, stop, please. Thank you. Okay. But no, like I had to sit there for like, and I was like, damn. So he's in Kennett. Kennett is about 15, 20 minutes away from Caruthersville. And I'm like, oh. And Dyersburg is like 15, 20 minutes away from the Ville. And I was like, I'm gonna be here for like 45 fucking minutes. And that was all I could think of. I was just like, oh, fuck. I gotta get across there. Okay. Is there any way to, yeah, I can. Like this, like I can't stress you enough. This is not how the normal game is. Because nobody in the game really has these kinds of traversal options. Yeah, so this is neat as fuck. Like this is just straight up, like this is just straight up a video game at this point. Like not like it wasn't before, but you know what I mean, right? Like it was more of a video game than it was to begin with. So yeah, that was kind of it. But the dude, but like in the appointment, when I told y'all like we're gonna be talking about fucking.
Something happened.
Give me a second. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I got the thing. I got the thing here, and I don't know. I don't know where I'm supposed to take it. Oh, and I say I don't know where I'm supposed to take it because hold on. I'm dumb. They introduced new mechanics, so I forgot about the old ones. Oh God, it's so embarrassing. But he told me like, yeah, he said your right eye's fine. It's like your right eye is like responding well to treatment, and your left eye, although it's still not doing very good, it hasn't progressed. Like the disease has not progressed, so you're doing all right. It was like, but we're gonna have to do surgery in order to for me to figure out what the fuck is wrong with your eye. I'm paraphrasing. There it is. Wow, that was involved. Jesus Murphy. I stepped on this earlier. I don't know if y'all remember that. I stepped on that earlier. That was so involved.
Oh, nice.
A bridge to love. And so he described to me what the
Yeah.
what the surgery would be. And this is the part that you're not gonna like.
Mm.
So he told me like, yeah, what's gonna end up happening is during the surgery, what we do is he's like, we don't put you out completely. He's like, we use like they put me out for a few seconds. Like that's about it. They put you out for a few, he said 2 minutes. Like you're out for 2 minutes and he what he calls you block the eye.
Block the eye.
So what that means is he goes into the eye and he makes it to where I can't see. He said, I go in the eye, I block the eye, and that just basically means that you won't be able to see anything and you will not be able to feel anything at all. So once that's done, they wake me back up. And then once I'm awake, he's like, you'll be able to hear everything going on around you and all that good stuff. Like it'll be like you literally had to go all the way around the fucking Jesus Christ. Like you'll be able to hear everything that's going on, but you won't feel a thing. You'll be comfortable, blah, 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 blah. He's like, we're going to insert 3 needles into your eye. And here's my favorite part. We suck out the gel. So for those who are curious, like inside your eyeball, there's stuff. Inside your eyeball, there's stuff. Meaning like there's fluid inside your eye that keeps your eye, you know, a spheroid. And they have to suck that stuff out so that they can cause it's cloudy, basically they have to suck all that shit out. And then later on, they remove the basically have to empty your eye out. They suck out all the excess blood, and then they use a laser to cut off the bridges, the branches of the vessels that have grown that are doing harm. And if he told me there's a 30% chance that a specific thing could happen, and you could my retina could get detached.
You're saying a lot of things.
And while he's talking, and he's talking about all the things that could happen, because that's their job, they have to tell you that. I don't care. We're talking about this. The episode's over. Yeah, episode's over. By the way, you can leave if you're not interested in any of this. But basically, he tells me it could happen, but it's a 30% chance. And the entire time he's telling me this, I'm like, I think a normal person would probably be scared now. This is where a normal person would freak out. And when he was done talking, talking about there's a good chance that it'll work, and da 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 da, and I've done this plenty of times, da 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 da. And I was like, I can't see out of the eye. So I was like, who fucking cares? That's all I could think.
Either it's going to continue to not work, or it might work.
Either I'm in the same boat as I was before, because if they do nothing, if I do absolutely nothing, I will lose vision in the eye completely. That's on the table. It's not a if or a maybe situation. If we continue to do nothing, I will go completely blind in the eye. Right now, I have vision. It's just really cloudy. I can see light, and I can see when you block the light, but I can't see shit. You know what I mean? I can walk outside and be like, yep, the sun's up. But that's about it.
I'm sure it's something.
Yeah, it's sunning out here. But to me, yeah, it looks like it's nothing. And so he was like, yeah, it's you're no worse off. There's only there's only positives for you doing this. And I was like, uh-huh. But then they gave me a phone call a few hours later and was like, hey, this is the lady from the hospital that you're gonna have your surgery in. Have you seen you need to you're gonna need to see a cardiologist, because we're talking about using anesthesia on you, and you're fat as fuck, so you might die, and we don't want that to happen. So she starts asking me all these questions, and I can't stress to you enough, She's literally telling me, hey, yeah, you need to see a cardiologist so that when, so we can figure out what's the safest way to go about doing this. And in my head, I was like, but I don't want to. Like, I was, because all I hear is, oh, I gotta go to a hospital. I gotta go to a hospital and get fucking, like, have a cardiologist, like, look me over. And they was like, when was the last time you went and saw a cardiologist? My stupid ass, my whole dumb fuck ass, dumbass, stupid fuck ass, dumbass was like, oh yeah, the last time I saw a cardiologist, he was like, da 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 da. It was like 4 years ago. It was back when I was dying, like when I had fucking renal failure, because they were like, and she was like, but you have fucking what you say, you have congestive heart failure. I was like, no. She's like, it's in your chart. I was like, yeah. Like, it says I have congestive heart failure because at the time, they thought I had congestive heart failure, when in reality, I had renal failure because they didn't know why, like, I was so full of fluid. And the doctors around here are low-key fucking dumb. Like, they was like, I don't fucking know. He's wet. That's all I know. His insides are wet. Like, what makes the insides wet? It's like, and so, like, I'm literally just trying to, like, I'm like, look, like, I won't fucking die. Like, he's like, it's 2 minutes. Like, you'll be out for 2 minutes. Now, let me clarify. He didn't necessarily, I can't stress to y'all enough. He said, we're going to give you an anesthetic, an anesthesia. So he was like, you won't remember what happened to you. And in my head, I'm like, that can't be true.
The next time they say that, can you just say, like, can you just give me a paper that says if I die, I don't care?
Like, dude, like, right, like, can I just sign something that says, like, yeah, I need this surgery. If I die, I die. Like,
it is what it is.
Like, which is not something I would do because I'm in the middle of some legal stuff.
Yeah.
That I need other people to take care of. But no, like,
no, that's fair.
Like, but yeah, just straight up, it was very. It's like the idea. I was like, oh, so you mean to tell me that there's gonna be a portion of my life where I feel what you're doing to my eye, and you're gonna erase that from existence? That's what you're telling me. Like, I'm gonna feel it and forget I felt it. And like, my brain could not wrap itself around that because all I could think was, no, that's impossible. Like, if it happens, I'm gonna remember it happening. Like, I'm gonna remember being in the pain. It was like, but you're telling me I'm not gonna remember it? And he was like, yeah, so basically, like, the first few minutes of this procedure will suck, but you won't know it. So personally, I'm excited. I have accepted that when it comes to medical stuff, I am excited about most of it. I'm here for it. I want to experience it. This video is too long. Everybody get out.